Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Erin McGuire, owner of Pure Light Wellness, energy healer, and transformational life coach. So today's video is all about the law of attraction. Now, the law of attraction has gotten somewhat of a bad rap in some circles because it's seen as this new age thing that spiritual people talk about. But just like there are laws on the physical plane, like the law of gravity, there are also laws on the spiritual plane, and the law of attraction is one of those laws. So what does it mean? What you think about, what you feel about yourself, and what you say out loud is what you're going to attract to you. This whole world is simply made up of vibrations, atoms and molecules vibrating, and most of what we see with our physical eyes is actually space. Very little of what you see is matter in itself. In fact, a great representation of this is if you take a little chickpea, you guys know how big those are, maybe like that big around, a little chickpea, and you place it next to an SUV Escalade. The chickpea represents the amount of actual physical matter that's in an atom, and the Escalade represents the amount of space. So very little of what we are made up of what the world we see is made up of, is actual matter. Now that's a whole topic for a whole other day, but it's a quick lesson in quantum physics in what we see being very little matter and much more space, and that we have the ability, because of the vibration, that everything is made up. This is science, okay? Science tells us everything's made up of a vibration. Everything has a vibration around it. And so we are sending out a vibration of atoms and molecules out into the world through what we think. Thoughts are just mental units of energy. We're sending these mental units of energy out into the world. We're sending sound vibrations with our voice out into the world. And we're sending feeling vibrations by what we feel out into the world. And the law of attraction says that what we send out, we receive back. In terms meaning we receive back physical things that represent those thoughts, words, and feelings. We get our external environment shows us what those things are by how it presents itself to us. So if I'm constantly worried about not having any money, I remember when I was that person that I was constantly worried about money, and it was like my car would break down every other week, it seemed like. I had a junker of a car and I was putting all kinds of money into it that I didn't have. All these expenses would come up that I would have to pay for. It was just like I was creating a self-fulfilling prophecy by worrying about money all the time and where it was going to come from. The other thing to note about the law of attraction is that the universe, source, God, whatever word you use there, is non-selective. Meaning it's not like, oh, Erin's thinking negative again, but we really like her, so we're not going to send her what she's thinking about. We're going to give her good stuff instead. Right? It's not like that. It's non-selective. So no matter who you are, it's going to send those things to you. Whatever you're thinking about, right? So the broke example, or maybe it's that you cannot lose any weight, and so you're constantly thinking about how you can't lose weight. Or maybe you have a health problem and you're constantly worried about that health problem. Or maybe it's what's going on in the world right now and you just can't stop thinking about it and how terrible things are and how uncertain the world is. Whatever it is you're thinking about, you're getting more of that energy given back to you. It's reciprocal. What I put out, I receive back. So the question then becomes, how do we change it? Take it from somebody who was seriously on a negative track 24/7, constantly feeling miserable, constantly feeling like I wasn't good enough. constantly creating chaos in my relationships or with money and not having any of it, doing all kinds of different things, to what I have today by really learning to be the gardener of my vibrational frequency. And that just means that because I know law of attraction is real, it's a real thing, that what I think about I create, what I feel about myself and the world around me I create, because I'm sending a vibration that's going out like a ripple. Like when you drop a pebble into water and you see those ripples go out, that is pretty much representative of what happens with your own energy. Is you're feeling something and those vibrations of energy are going out, and then we're receiving information back from our external environment in response to those ripples that go out. My thoughts send the ripples of energy out, and then I'm receiving information from my external environment back towards me, representative of those thoughts. And same thing with my words. So sometimes this is hard to understand. I hope I'm not talking in circles too much, and I hope that maybe you're getting it a little bit more, that just everything is vibration. And so that's what you really want to focus on, is what vibration am I sending out into the world, and what am I receiving back in? And what I'm receiving back in is representative of what I'm putting out. So if I'm getting something back that I don't like, then it's time to go in and do a little investigative research and see where I might be blocking myself, blocking the vibration I want to go out. Now there's two ways that we work with the law of attraction. One is through our conscious mind and one is through our subconscious. And that one's a little more tricky because most of us have not done a lot of work on our subconscious, and therefore we're not even aware sometimes of what it's sending. So somebody watching this might say, I don't really believe in all that because this such and such bad thing happened to me and I never thought about that happening and I never wished for that. And I can attest to that. I have had a terrible, my dark night of the soul situation happen to me, like 12, 13 years ago. I never asked for that. I never thought of that. However, that experience is what awakened me to the work that I'm here to do in the world. So, was that my subconscious trying to wake me up? Was that an old program in my subconscious that I created this bad experience for myself because I had something in there? We don't need to go into the details of all that. If you're one of those people that's watching, that's being skeptical and saying, I don't believe this because I never wished this to happen, my only piece of advice I can give you on that is to look at that situation and see, is there something from that situation that's helping change your life today? Because I can speak from personal experience from the dark night of the soul situation that happened to me, worst case scenario, terrible thing, that happened, that I wouldn't be here today doing what I do had that not happened to me. Maybe I would have finally figured it out, but that put me on the fast track. I gotta heal myself. I gotta figure out what's going on in my life and heal this experience that just happened to me because I was in so much pain. And through all of that, it's not like I was like, I need to heal all this so that I can then teach other people how to do this. No, it was more like I need to get myself through this pain. And in that experience, I learned that I want to help other people move through their pain and create lives that they love. So a lot of times these dark night of the soul situations, these terrible things that happen to us, even if we didn't think them, there's a purpose behind that. Okay, so we're kind of going off on a few other tangents today, but I think that's okay in this video. I wanted to keep it concise, but sometimes more information wants to be shared. And I think when it comes to law of attraction, that is a common complaint that I hear. Well, I didn't create this. I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for this bad thing. And I think it's important to realize that you got two minds that are sending out energy. And again, it's your conscious and your subconscious. So the first thing to do to really start to get clear is to start figuring out what are those unconscious beliefs that I'm holding in my subconscious. And I have a lot of other videos to the subconscious. You can watch those on my channel, and more will come, right? I've got a great program that helps you clear limiting beliefs in your subconscious. That's what I've been doing for the last 12 years for people. There's also different cleaning techniques you can use, and I'll share those in upcoming videos as well. The other thing you want to do to be that, first it's like I need to get clear. I need to be a clear channel to the universe so that I can begin attracting what I want using the law of attraction. The second thing is noticing when negative thoughts come up. So hopefully by watching this video, you're going to start to be more and more aware of when you're on that negative vibration train. And right now, I'll be honest with you, it's very easy to get on the negative train with everything that's going on in the world. So much uncertainty. It's very easy to fall into that trap. So part of our job as sensitives, as empaths, as light beings, as people on an awakened path, is to keep our vibrations high. And so we can do that by, when I notice that I'm thinking negative. By the way, law of attraction doesn't say that you think one negative thought and you're going to attract negativity to you. That's not how it is. This is many thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions of mantras you've been chanting unconsciously for the most part. Mantras like, I never have enough money. Mantras like, the world's going to hell. Mantras like, I'm so afraid of the future. Stuff like that. Okay? There's mantras going on all the time. Once you start learning and seeing and being more aware to your personal negative mantras, then you just need to switch them around. That's being the gardener of your vibrational frequency. Oh shoot, I just caught myself thinking negative. Okay, cancel that, and then place the new mantra in there. So, like, everything's working out for my highest good. All is well in my world. My income is constantly increasing. I'm a magnet to my desires. On and on and on like that. My health is radiant. I'm in amazing relationships. I attract amazing people to me that lead me and guide me into whatever it is that I need in life. You see what I'm saying? So, it doesn't mean we're going to be perfect. We're never going to think a negative thought. But when we catch ourselves, the second we catch ourselves, to turn it around and just say, that's not true. And then to give it a new mantra. So there's so much more to law of attraction. There's so much more to getting yourself really clear. Again, I'm going to come up with more videos on this for you in the future. I also have a 21-day healing program. It's very affordable for pretty much any budget. And I will leave a link to that below. That program is going to take you through 21 days every day with a video. We do energy healings live in that program, and we're really going to help you to understand the subconscious mind and to help you begin to heal and clear some of the junk that is being held in there so that you can again be that clear channel for the law of attraction to manifest what you want in your life. So this was kind of a lot of information for today, but I hope it sheds some light for you on the law of attraction, and that you really understand that everything is vibration. Everything you think, do, say, feel is a vibration. We're sending those little ripples out into the world, and we're attracting information back to us. So I hope that this will help you to gain some awareness of where you might be sending out the ripples that you don't want to send out, and shifting that into those higher vibrational feelings and thoughts. So leave any questions below. Don't forget to hit the bell if you liked this video. And share this video with your friends. I love getting the emails from people saying they've shared this with their friends or clients and it's helped them so much. So please share this information. I want it to get out into the world in a bigger way, and of course I need your help to do that. So the more you share it, the more this energy is going to spread and more people are going to have access to these amazing tools. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again really soon.